Hello, beautiful beings. I don't have a clue what we're going to talk about, but they just said it so cheerfully. Why don't we make a video? Yeah, let's make a video. It's so strange because I'm just going about my business and they say it so loudly. Well, it didn't used to be loud, but it's loud now when the ancients talk to me. I used to not know that I could actually hear my guides. So when they say it, I'm like, it's always very exciting because that's all I want to do. That's all I think about every single day, all day long, is holding satsang. It could be confusing to people that watch my channel, watch my videos, what I'm actually doing. Well, for the last many years, I have been recording my ascension and the agony of that. I didn't realize that's what I was doing until I was a ways into it. And I'll never forget the first time I heard the ancients say, let's make a video. I was crying. And they said it. It shocked me. It shocked me so much it made me stop crying. And I went right to, no way. Right now? No way. No. Because I had been making videos for a while, but never when I was upset. And so, but I did it. And I've been doing that ever since. I've been making videos about whatever I'm going through, or whatever is going through me, whatever shed I'm going through, whatever life lesson. It's definitely different than what satsang is. One of my absolutely beautiful subscribers said that when he heard me say, I feel pregnant with the desire to hold satsang, he looked it up and put the description of it, the definition of satsang, in the comment section. And it's very beautiful. He's very very eloquent speaker, very genuine. So what satsang is, ancients, what's our favorite definition? Papa G's definition is conversations with our own true nature. So when I got to hold satsang last night for a while, it's just, I can't even describe to you how life-giving it is. I was talking to a woman and she made herself sick because she was so upset. And so we were talking, and it's just absolutely amazing to me what comes through from the ancients for people. It's not me thinking, oh, okay, well, okay, that's right, this would work, this would help her feel better. No, it's none of that. It's right in the moment. We're having a conversation. Well, we've been working together for so long now that she will tell me, she'll message me, like we voice clip, and it's so much, it's such a better flow to voice clip than to try to text when I'm channeling. And so she voice clipped me and told me what was going on. And since she is so open to what the ancients have to say, more and more and more open over the years, it's just been absolutely thrilling to experience that. She has 100% faith in what's coming through for her because it resonates as the truth for her. And so it's just an unbelievable gift to be able to channel messages to people from the ancients, because what is said, they're telling me that I am an ancient also, or else I wouldn't be able to channel them like I am. We had an agreement before we came here that we were going to do this. Some people channel like their twin soul or their twin flame. Like Elaine Thorpe, she channels Jonathan. He is her twin soul. And it's just so beautiful how he describes how they met in their last life, and just the way he talks about her, because they're basically mirror twins. They mirror each other, and their souls are identical. Yeah, it's just beautiful. I can feel it when he talks about their connection, because I have the same connection with my twin soul. And I have been feeling a bit better about that connection lately. It's still every single day. I hope that I can resolve this, but there's still a feeling of frustration along with it every day, because it feels unresolved, they're saying. But there's always a better and better way for me to see our connection. I will see it in any way possible that I need to release any resistance around it at all. Because something that goes on for year after year after year, every single day, can feel almost PTSD inducing, anxiety inducing. It used to be intensely anxiety inducing, and still feels like it has the potential to. But right after they said, let's make a video, and I said, okay, yeah, let's do it. I went to go get my light, and they said, you won't feel like this forever. You won't be thinking about this connection forever in the way that you're thinking about it. And when the ancients speak to me, it's just so definite. It's just such a fact to me. And I said, wow, thank you. That's so true. See, and I already knew that, but I forgot it. And they reminded me. And hopefully I will remember that, because it brought me a lot of relief from it. Because with our connection comes a feeling of, well, wanting to speak to him, and almost a feeling of waiting still. Even though I've done years and years of work on releasing myself from the soul-sucking experience that is waiting. But there's always some fine-tuning that I can do. Ancients, is there anything specific that we want to talk about? Several weeks ago now, I started using edibles again, eating marijuana edibles again, and for years I have had a lot of lessons around marijuana and fine-tuning my relationship with marijuana. And I feel like, well, this is the longest stretch I have went, because I think it's been almost 3 weeks now since I started again. And I have remained balanced with it. And any time that I have started using marijuana again, I get off balance very, very quickly. So the edibles really seem to be the way to go for me. It's a much slower. When I was combusting it, it was just messing up my whole system. I aged 8 to 10 years within the first week, I would say. After about 3 weeks of smoking, of combusting the marijuana, I just couldn't even believe how much I had aged. It was frightening. That's one thing. That's probably the most major thing, plus how bad it hurts my throat when I even try to take one hit, combusting it. It's the carcinogens. They're saying, really, and I did some research the last time I was smoking about what carcinogens literally do to our cells, and it's not good. That's why that's one reason that I was aging so quickly also, is because of what it does to our cells. And when I was a bit younger and I was smoking, I wasn't really seeing the effects of that as much. But no, now I'm seeing things a lot more quickly, which is such a huge blessing, because vanity is keeping me from lighting up. I have been using my dry herb vaporizer, but that doesn't make me cough at all, and it doesn't stuff me up. It doesn't do anything like that. So hopefully I found my balance. I went to the dispensary and I got some, it's called, I'm not advocating using marijuana, I am just sharing my life experience. So I'm not suggesting you do it, and in no way, shape, or form am I responsible for anything that you decide to do in your own life. I just have to throw those disclaimers out there once in a while. So I got some, it's called Sinful. It's in a little bottle. It's purple, and it says it's for, like, I think it's called, let me see what it says. Sleep better, it says. And boy, oh boy, has it helped me sleep better. It's amazing. I'm still dreaming, but my dreams are a lot better than they were. I don't know what that is about not smoking. And oh, okay. So they're showing me that when I'm not smoking, I'm not sleeping as deeply. That's why I'm having such vivid dreams. But I don't understand. They're saying I'm restless. I'm not sleeping deeply, so I'm feeling restless. So for years, one reason I've always taken breaks from smoking is because I felt like, and I did at the time, I needed to be really paying attention to what was coming up in my dreams, so I could work on, resolving that in my subconscious. So, but I don't need to do that anymore, because the last 3 times that I've quit, I've really, really paid attention to my dreams, and I've just absolutely resolved the fact that if there's something that needs to come up and be healed, it will. I don't need to dream it. So I have given myself permission finally to have a really great night's sleep. And I still have been dreaming, but something about marijuana sleep makes it to where, well, I don't remember them as well. Right. I don't remember them as well as I did when I was not smoking. I guess I was thinking of something a little bit more profound than that. But so I feel like I have finally found a balance with it. And I did drink some of this juice about an hour ago now, and I'm starting to feel it. And that's one thing about doing edibles also, is delayed gratification feels way better to me than instant gratification. And delayed gratification feels more like the divine timing to me. And also having it be delayed from just lighting up and getting high right away, having it be delayed helps me to depend on myself. If I'm feeling stressed out because I just cleaned the lake house or something, which I did clean today, and I stayed present like 98% of the time, and I stayed calm and peaceful and relaxed and not mentally, my mind, I saw a couple times, tried to get out ahead of me at what I had left to do, and I just reeled it back in. I said nope, and I turned my attention back to presence, exactly what I was doing, how the linens feel on my hands, like really present today. And that's one thing that has happened with this shift the last couple weeks, is I feel more effortlessly in my own natural state of being recently. Presence, being present, being. So that's exciting. I know I just veered off a little bit. So if I was feeling stressed out and wanted to feel better by using marijuana, using the edibles gives me quite a big window, an hour to an hour and a half, before I feel it. Well, I think I feel this juice around 40 minutes. But what it enables me to do, having that window, is to soothe it on my own, feel better on my own. And it seems to be working out really well that way, because I have felt stressed out a few times since I started eating edibles. I'll just say consuming marijuana. How should I say that? Because I'm not, I'll just say smoking, because I am dry herb vaping. It's important for me to get balanced and present again on my own. I am okay. They're saying that I'm kind of stuttering and stammering right now because of the collective conscious right now. It's Christmas Eve where I live, and it's generally an incredibly heavy vibe. I just felt like it was so thick trying to talk for a minute, and no, I'm not stoned, so that's not it. I am starting to feel it a little bit, and that's another thing I really like about eating edibles is it's a very gradual. I can enjoy the feeling of it instead of not. I'm more present with everything now, and someday, and there's a reason. Okay, and so the with the twin flame, with the feeling of frustration. Okay, I need to. Well, I don't know if I can remove it completely. It's a feeling. It feels like resistance, but I don't think it is. I feel like it's just our connection, and it's like it has to remain taut between us, because we're tethered. We're tethered, and it feels taut between us right now. It feels like resistance and some tension. I look away a lot because they're showing me this is how they give me information, is they show me pictures, and also infuse. I've said impress, but what they're showing me is like they put words, what they want to say, and show me like into my brain, and I see the words and I read them, but I'm not really aware that I'm reading them. It's really fascinating. It's telepathy, basically. I don't know why I'm looking up here. It's telepathy. That's what I'm trying to describe. Channeling the ancients is telepathy. Yes. Because even like Jonathan, Elaine channels Jonathan, and he was speaking about his mind today, but he doesn't have a physical form, but he still has a mind. But when you look for the mind, we can't find it. So this resistance that I feel, just need to accept it. I feel better every single time that I realize that, oh, I'm resisting our connection again. I just know part of it is because I know how much fun we're going to have. Oh my gosh. I mean, the laughter is just going to be endless. I know nothing's perfect. There will be probably tense times, but not after all these years though either. I just feel like when we finally do speak to each other, it will be at the exact right time, and I just feel like our conversations will be better than they ever have been. I really, really do. I feel like we've been doing the hard stuff apart, because it's no regular connection. The twin soul connection is not, just like any actual twins on the planet. It's no regular connection. There's so much telepathy there, nonverbal communication, they're saying. So sometimes it's annoying because I don't know how to think about it. I know how not to think about it, and that is negatively. So if I'm thinking negatively about our connection because it doesn't feel resolved yet, I either need to stop thinking about it or switch my thoughts to more positive, because they had me really pinpoint yesterday a little bit more of why this connection feels frustrating at times. And that's because, well, I know how fun it's going to be. I know what comes along with us uniting in the physical. It's everything positive. Such abundance in every single area of our lives, and for so many other people too. What was the other thing? What were you showing me? I'm not really seeing that anymore. But I'm always fine-tuning it and always releasing resistance. They're saying that I'm still thinking about it. Oh, right. They're saying that one of the things that feels the worst about when I think about him, which I do every single day, all day long, off and on all day long, is they said, well, are you going to be united in this lifetime again? Are you going to be together in this lifetime or not? And I was just like, oh, I don't know. And they showed me that that's a huge part of the frustration is the not knowing. And so I've been sticking my toe into saying, yes, we are going to be together in this lifetime. But I gotta let that go too, you know. And I do really well with that. There's just, you know, if you're a light worker and you've been on your own for a really long time, we're also having this human experience. So it'd just be the ultimate relationship to have on planet Earth. There's so much unconditional love there. And I feel that that's what we are destined to do together on the planet this time, this lifetime, is spread that unconditional love all over planet Earth. And we can do that by not even leaving our own state. We will, though. We will travel. We will go hold satsang all over the world, they're saying. And I just hope my twin feels pregnant with his gifts that he is destined to share with the world also. Wow, okay. Just be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. And the desire to hold satsang remains there. Almost a feeling of frustration also. But they're comparing it to having a baby. There's a lot of frustration in childbirth. But we know, well, I knew that it was all going to be worth it. And the excitement of it. So, same thing with holding satsang is believe, trust your knowing, and be a beacon for the world. They're reminding me. They said that to me the day that I found this cross necklace I've showed you before. They said that to me that day, and there's such a fine art to that, isn't there? It's so beautiful because I can trust my knowing, but I gotta let it all go too. And that feels really, really good. So, if you would like to hold satsang with the ancients and myself, what that may look like is if you feel stuck in a certain area of your life, if you are in a really bad relationship and you have no idea how to get out, it's not me giving you advice. It's just the most beautifully fine-tuned information for whoever I'm speaking to, comes through for that person, and they may not be ready for what they hear, and they may not take action on any of it, but what comes through for people can really stir them up, but it will never ever leave them. It will always stay with them. They're telling me right now. I've had so many experiences with people to where they, like this one woman, she said, I just want to be your best friend. I just want to be with you all the time. But that's not how it works. This song really stirs people up. It's really for people that only really, really want to grow. Yeah. And they're reminding me that it's also for people that don't think they're ready to grow, but are compelled to come to satsang and start if they haven't already started the process of many cycles of death and rebirth in this physical form, death of the ego, of what we never really were, and then rebirth into less person, more presence, definitely a better balance of that. Satsang brings that about, and I can have very brief interactions with people and never ever see them again, or I've had the privilege of having certain people in my life for years and holding satsang with them, and so it is happening, and I do get to do it pretty regularly, but I'm just so excited to hold satsang on a more regular basis, and I am completely open to any information the ancients bring to me about, because I pray about it, make it plainly obvious if there's something that I can physically do to help bring about getting to hold satsang with more people, and it's such a delicate dance, it feels like, because I cannot create, I will not create resistance anymore. I know what that looks like. Trying too hard creates resistance. Sometimes trying at all, any type of outward action creates resistance, and my wings are dry. I'm out of the cocoon, and I'm open. I am in receiving mode and manifestation mode right now. So it's very exciting. My soul tribe, more and more of my soul tribe will show up. The people that I need that will come into my life, and somebody will say, oh, hey, I heard that you hold satsang. Would you be interested in doing it like once a week at my business? Something like that is going to happen. And it's just, word of mouth is definitely the best advertisement. And then ancients said, they're saying that I've been networking for years. Yeah. So I think that's it for now. I don't know how long this is. I really don't want them to be super long. Oh, it's 28 minutes. Whatever. It doesn't really matter, does it? That's it for now. Satsangwithmamaji@gmail.com. We love you so much.